Welcome to day 16 of the course in Mastery. Today we're going to cover the psychological aspects of staying focused when it comes to exercise, an important part of staying fit. Here's Tom.
Thanks, Coral. Do you want to know the secret to being motivated to working out every day? Do you want to know the secret to having the energy and mental toughness to pushing yourself at that workout so your body tingles with vitality every day? Do you want to know the one secret that will virtually guarantee you will have tone, tight muscles within the next 30 days? Do you want to know the magic pill that does it all? So do I. I don't think there is a magic pill. I don't think there is a secret weapon or some secret to becoming super healthy. When it comes to getting fit and staying fit, you've got to make a decision that you're going to be fit and you're going to stay fit, and you have to make that decision every day. Health and fitness is a decision. I want to tell you a great story. Darren Hardy, who you'll be hearing from later today, is one of the most fit individuals I know. Now, I asked Darren, assuming, because he's been working out 3 to 4 times a week for the last 20 years, I assumed he loves it. So I said, Darren, you must love going to the gym. And he said, no, Tom, I don't love it. I go and I do it because not doing it, I hate. I don't like the feeling of not going. I was blown away. Darren has to make a decision every day that he goes to the gym. He makes the decision to go. A little bit like brushing your teeth. I don't think everybody loves to go and run and brush their teeth and spend their time to brush their teeth. But what they don't like is the feeling of not brushing their teeth. That's the same way Darren feels. Now, some people may love to go to the gym. They may love that feeling. But I don't think everybody does. And what's important to understand is that even the people that are in incredible shape have to make that decision every day.
Thanks, Tom. Today, Darren Hardy shares with you his secret for getting the results you want from exercise, as well as his incredibly simple techniques for staying focused. Here's Darren.
Let me come right on out and give you what I think is the greatest secret to staying fit through exercise. In fact, I think it's the greatest secret to any achievement in life. In exercise, it is just revealed physically. The secret is consistency. Lack of consistency is the subtle but great stealers of dreams, goals, and ambitions. This stop and start process is what kills progress in any pursuit. You can accomplish what seems like incredible, extraordinary results in short spurts. But if it's not continued, it's all ultimately for naught. Here's what it's like. Think about pumping a well back in the old times. Remember, you go to a well and the water table's far below ground level. And so in order to get the water up the well, you have to take the lever and pump. And you have to pump like crazy. I mean, you have to pump hard for a sustained period of time. Here's what happens to most people when they start their exercise program. They're excited, they take the lever and they pump it really hard. Well, if they don't find results in a week or two, they don't look like the Victoria's Secrets models or the Calvin Klein underwear model, within a couple of weeks, they let go of the lever and they never got any results. Or, in the pump analogy, water from the well. The objective is to take the lever and pump it really hard. And keep pumping it hard. And you're going to keep pumping it, what seems like extremely hard, with no results for a significant period of time. But if you keep pumping and you keep pumping and you keep pumping over a long sustained period of time, ultimately you're going to get a few drops. Now, this is what really frustrates people when they start their new exercise program. They've been pumping like crazy for a long period of time, and then they get a couple of drops. What is this? This is crazy. It's not working. This is not for me. And they give up altogether. The secret is to keep pumping and keep pumping hard. Ultimately, the water will run fluid, and you will start seeing the results from this aggressive effort that you have maintained over a long period of time. But here is the secret. This is the great secret to all exercise and maintaining perfect weight management. You've got the lever. You've got flowing water. Keep pumping the lever. Now, you don't have to. Here's the key. You don't have to pump it as hard. The water is past the ground level period. Now you can ease up a little bit, and you can pump it just in a sustained, and here's the key, consistent motion. You don't have to do it as hard when the water was down below the ground level. You don't have to do it as hard when you're trying to come back from being really overweight to getting back to some level of maintenance. Once the water's flowing, once you're at a period of maintenance, you have to keep the lever pumping ever so consistently. Here's what a lot of people do. It's called this fits and starts. It's this inconsistency. Is they pump it, they get some result, the water runs fluid, and then they let go of the lever for a couple of weeks. And then what happens is the water goes all the way back down to the water table, and now when they just want to pump the lever consistently and easily, they're way behind. They get no result. They get no water. The key is to just keep the lever going. Keep the water above ground and flowing. You don't have to do it hard, but you have to do it consistently. If you stay consistent, I promise you, it's easy. It's easy to have great health, a great physique, a great body, but the key, consistency. Just keep the lever moving. Don't walk away for a week, 2 weeks. Keep the lever moving just ever so slightly, just to keep the water going. Even if you just run real quick, pump the lever a little bit, and then go back to your vacation. As long as the lever had a couple of motions to keep the water flowing, you're going to maintain that great health and fitness and physique that you want. It's consistency. That's the key. Now, there are going to be times when you don't feel like working out, or it's not convenient, or you're on a business trip, or you're on vacation. That is what is called your holy moments. Those moments of decision when you either do to stay consistent or you do not do. I learned this expression from Oprah when she is about to eat something that's bad for her, or she's making a decision to work out or not to work out. She's tired. She could justify that she's busy. She has what's called a holy moment, and she makes the right decision. And to her, that is a holy moment because she did the right thing. Now, I'm not saying that this is easy. It's difficult. That's why they're called holy moments. It's the times when you are faced with the challenge of making the right decision. I'm tired. It's not convenient. I got other things to do. Have a holy moment. Make the right decision. Just to keep the consistency, to keep the water flowing, you've got to put it in. You got to get it in those few times this week. Make the decision to do the right thing. That's when you separate yourself from average. Having the average person's body weight, the average person's health and nutrition, the average American health or body type is when, and at those times, when you decide to have a holy moment and do it anyway. When you feel like not working out is exactly when you need to work out. Now, if you're like me, I've been in that situation many a time, and it seems that when I decide to do it, when I really didn't want to do it, is when I have a great workout or I feel great. It's like a euphoria. Those are the times of bliss. When I feel great and I look forward to working out, I have a workout, no big deal. When I don't feel like doing it and I do it anyway, that is when I feel the greatest. And so I think, again, that's why it's called a holy moment. So when you're pressed and you don't want to, that's the time. Those are the times to have a holy moment, to do what it takes to stay consistent. Now, let me give you 5 quick tips on how to make exercise or working out more fun and more enjoyable. One is set yourself some goals. See, exercise is about challenging your bones, your muscles, getting your heart rate up, getting the blood moving through your body, but it also needs to be a challenge of your mind. You have to set yourself something to strive for, something to go for, something to look forward to, something to reach for, something that you are in the pursuit of in your exercise or in your workout. Personally, I'm always setting new goals and challenges for myself within the same normal workout, whether it's to lift a certain weight or to do a number of reps or to run a certain distance or to do it beating my last time, whatever it is, I need something to spur me on. Even if it's just me against me, it's something to look forward to, and it keeps me motivated in the process. Along that note, here is another great tip. Announce your goals to your friends and family. It's amazing if other people know what you're trying to accomplish, how you will hold yourself accountable to their expectations. They will ask you about your goal, how you're doing, which will remind you about your goal. And knowing that they are going to ask and knowing that you're going to want to have a positive response for them will actually motivate you in your day-to-day routine of working out, knowing that you want to give them an answer that is positive to your moving forward within your goal. So announce your goal. Announce it to yourself, announce it to your partner, announce it to people at the office, to your friends, and you will be amazed on how you will hold yourself accountable to their expectations, maybe even a little bit more than you would have if your health goal would have been a secret only to yourself. You're willing to disappoint yourself, but you're not willing to disappoint other people. So announce your goal just to reinforce your accountability to yourself. Number 4, make exercise something you like to do. Exercise doesn't have to be like what you saw in Pumping Iron with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It doesn't have to be this monotonous, routine, thing that you go down to the gym to do. There are a lot of things that you could do to exercise your body. The only objective is to get your heart rate up. If your heart rate is up, you're probably challenging your muscles, moving your bones, and moving the blood through your body. And so find something that you like to do. It could be tennis, basketball, kayaking, hiking, biking, boxing, aerobics, surfing. I mean, there are a variety of things that you can do to get your heart rate up and move your body that will actually be the output that you need in order to maintain your weight management as well as your body fitness. Last and certainly not least, because this is a fun one, is number 5. Reward yourself. Arnold Schwarzenegger had a principle he called the cheat day. He worked out really hard for 6 days. And on the 7th day, he has a cheat day. He can eat, he can drink, he can do whatever it is that he wants. What's important about this is that you're not suppressing anything that your body really wants. As a matter of fact, for 6 days, as you're working hard, you're telling yourself the reward is coming, the reward is coming. So it actually makes the pain of the process a lot easier to do, knowing that you're going to get a reward, the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. And so it makes the pain along the way worth it. And then on that day, when you get to enjoy the things that you like, your body is no longer hungry for them and killing you all week long. And so reward yourself, even if it's a small token. Hey, if I do another 2 miles on the treadmill today, I'm going to get myself a small dish of ice cream. Or I'm going to take 20 minutes off my exercise next week if I accomplish this great challenge. Whatever it is, give yourself a reward for accomplishments. Reward yourself along the way. It'll keep the whole process interesting, and it won't keep you suppressing anything that you really do want. Give yourself a treat. So if working out isn't fun and it isn't rewarding, you're not doing it right. So try some of the tips we've talked about. But most importantly, be consistent. That is the greatest secret to maintaining great health, vitality, and energy that anybody could give you.
That's it for today. Tomorrow, we'll cover what psychologists say is the single most important factor that contributes to a person's happiness. We'll see you tomorrow.